Hi, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Paddy Venner. I'm a life coach practicing out of the UK. Please have a look at the website, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll get something out of these videos. I try and drop a couple in onto the channel every week. Title of my clip today is, where do you draw the line? What are your non-negotiables? I always believe before we go into any job situation, before we go into a relationship, certainly before we go into a marriage, also before we even engage in a friendship with somebody, what are your non-negotiables? Where do you draw the line? Do you make it clear to certain people that there are certain things that you will and will not do? Becoming a person who compromises all the time will weaken your character. I've been married now for nearly 27 years, and I know that there's always going to be compromise. There's always going to be a little bit of give and take here and there. And what is so important is to understand that beyond normal compromise, there has to come a point where you've drawn the line and you've said, there's certain things I will not engage in, there's certain things I will not do, there's a certain lifestyle I will not live. And if the people that are trying to cause you to do that don't respect that and don't get that, then you know very well that those are people that you cannot have in your life. Sometimes we've got to be strong about things like that. Before you even get a job, what are your non-negotiables? What are the things that you will not do? I will not involve myself in any illegal activities, in any bribery, in any sort of corruption, in any sort of cheating on tax returns. I will not engage myself in anything like that. We compromise in relationships to make relationships work, and there's a certain acceptable level to which we can do that. But there has to be a point beyond which you will not go. We need to establish our non-negotiables. For instance, in a relationship, you might say, look, I don't do drugs. You know, that's it. I don't do that. I don't drink unnecessarily. I don't drink excessively. I don't go clubbing. Maybe that's just not your thing. You're allowed to lay that down as a ground rule. And so that's not what I do. That's not what I'm looking for in a relationship. I don't engage in intimacy when I hardly even know you. Not going to happen. Maybe where you draw the line is my family always comes first. If my family has a need, it's going to take precedence over any social engagements I might have. I know for myself, if my sons have something on at school, I will be there. If it's absolutely impossible for me to be there, it's a very, very rare thing. But I will be there as often as I possibly can. And any work thing will be cancelled so that I can be there. That is one of my non-negotiables. And I expect that of any person on my leadership team here as well. Don't be sitting in a meeting with me when your kid right now is on a stage in a school play. Why aren't you there? That should be a non-negotiable. I won't resort to any sort of corruption or anything like that. That becomes a non-negotiable. Establish yourself as a person of principles, and you'll actually find yourself being trusted and respected more and more. Stick to what you believe in. Stick to your principles. Do not allow yourself to be manipulated by the opinions of others. Stick to who you are. Where do you draw the line? Thanks so much for listening. I'll catch you again soon.